You'll also find an interesting fact file on Kenya with case studies. And last, but certainly not least, how the V-Day campaign benefits Kenyan women. In this particular instance, Women's Rights Awareness Program, RAP, and the Tasarun Tomonok Initiative. And we're very glad to at least have one of the representatives from Women's Rights Awareness Program. If I could welcome them on stage. Anne Ngugi, chairperson of RAP. I don't know where she's sitting. Is she here? Unfortunately, we don't have Ms. Agnes Pereiro here with us from the Tasarun Tomonok Initiative, but I will give you a little rundown of what the initiative is all about. Welcome, Anne. Would you like to say a little bit about RAP? Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anne Ngugi. I'm the chairperson of Women's Rights Awareness Program. Maybe I'll say a little bit about RAP, but I think the best thing is, I assume everybody here can read, so there's a good text in here. But I'll just say, as I heard Patricia saying, I'll talk from the heart, which is easier for me as opposed to reading. What we would like to start in, restart again in RAP, is we'd like to start a one-stop shelter.
These things do happen.
Okay. Are we okay now? Okay. And basically, this was an idea we came up with in 2001, and it was, we have had a shelter for battered and violated women and children since 1994, late 1994, and we have been progressively increased our capacity, and to date we are at approximately 50 women and children at any given time. In 2001, we felt a need to start a one-stop, and basically the idea of a one-stop was that we had very many women who, because of the abuse they suffer in their lives, they need somewhere they can run to at midnight, and we all know Nairobi. They need somewhere where they can run to at 2 o'clock in the evening, in the morning. So we felt that we wanted somewhere where they could easily come to when we set up a one-stop. Well, when we set this one-stop, we thought we were being very, very, we were being very clever. We actually had our office in front and the one-stop behind. That turned out to be our biggest nightmare. Because basically, we would find that with time, we thought that the few women who were able to come to the one-stop for a maximum of 72 hours or less before they moved to the main shelter would actually get caught up by their husbands who would come around to our offices because they somehow have heard that their wives have come to us or their children are with us. And as they sit around comfortably waiting to talk to us, they're just very nice to see their wife stroll past and off she goes as she heads to town. So we had very many incidences like that, and we felt it was a bit of a problem. But it served a lot of good purpose for the women themselves, because we were able to serve women 24 hours a day at any given time. They were able to come to us, and we were able to receive them, and we were able to give them the services we provide, which are basically, we're able to give them counseling, we're able to give them medical assistance if they need medical assistance, and we're able to give them some legal aid, and we're also able to refer them to partner organizations who offer services that we don't offer. So it worked out very, very well. We had a few raids, and the raids were basically by men who would somehow organize themselves with the police officers to come and raid us in search of their wives and children. That to us was moments of fun. It was, in terms of, it was challenging because we found out we were much smarter than them anyway. Because I mean, they just never found them there. I mean, they just couldn't, because we were able to do a good job, and we were able to move them around, and we were able to get things, to keep things in our favor. And we were able to very nicely talk to the officers or the private investigators or detectives, whoever people hired to come to our offices. We were able to tell them, we're really the good guys here. The bad guy is that guy you're actually working for. So we were able to make a lot of progress, but unfortunately in 2002 we had to close it down because of lack of funds. And it has greatly hampered our activities in that, of course, we are not able to provide enough. We're not able to deal with those clients who want to come at night, and we're not able to have somebody there for them at any given time. So we would ideally like to start up that one stop again, whereby we would have a hotline which is able to be answered at any given time. We'd have a social worker come counselor at any given time, 24 hours, no matter what time a woman or a child comes to our offices, and we'll be able to render the same services we're rendering. And it's in a place where it is even safe and secure, and they can be able to benefit from all our services. Well, as we have been working very actively in this area of gender violence, I'll just quote some of the statistics for this year. This year alone, in January, we received 4 cases of incest. We received sexual abuse, we received 3 cases. And between, I did some quick arithmetics. Between now and January 1st, 81 days in total, we have assisted approximately 23 children and women who have been victims of various forms of abuse, that is incest, rape, and I am not talking about physical abuse. Physical abuse is basically our normal business. That's daily. That's a daily, and we only know the number of figures at the end of the year when we actually sit down and do our reports. But it just goes to show the magnitude of incest, rape on women, and more unfortunate is the fact that a lot of the cases that have come to us are unreported cases. They have come to us after they have been raped 3 weeks, 4 weeks, especially the children. It's really, really, really sad, because nothing can be done at that stage, or in terms of medical, in terms of legal. But in terms of counseling, we have done our level best. In terms of giving love, support, in terms of just telling these people that you are valued and you are somebody, and the person who did this to you, did a wrong thing and violated you and humiliated you and really affected your life now and probably in the future. Basically, that's what we've been able to do for them. So I can go on talking a lot about my passion, which is assisting, but let me sum up and say that's basically RAP. And we hope that this event is a success, and we look forward to many other V-Days, and we also look forward to meeting Eva. I heard she was going to be here. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.